morning students. Dear students, by last session we have discussed about chemical properties of phenol by two aspects. The first aspect, reaction involving hydroxyl group, that already we have finished by last session itself. The next aspect, a reaction involving benzene ring. In this aspect we have covered two reactions. The first one, nitrosation, and second one, nitration. That already we have discussed in last session itself. And third one, sulfonation, addition of sulfonyl group, that is SO3H. Here sulfuric acid ionized into HO minus, that is hydroxyl group, and SO3H plus. Here phenol react with the concentrated sulfuric acid at two different temperature to give two different major product. Let us see. Phenol by 280 degree Kelvin, the sulfonyl group introduced at ortho position of the phenol to give orthoisomer, orthophenol sulfonic acid. At 373 degree Kelvin, the sulfonyl group introduced at a para position to give para-isomer, that is paraphenol sulfonic acid. So this is sulfonation on phenol. Next we move to that halogenation. This is addition of halogens on benzene ring. Here we can consider the addition of bromine on phenol. The bromination taking place by two different medium, in presence of polar medium and in presence of non-polar medium. First we will discuss about presence of polar medium. Here the bromination on phenol in presence of polar medium is considered as test for phenol to identify. Listen, the color of bromine water is brown in color. When bromine water add with the phenol, color of the bromine water disappeared and form white precipitate due to the formation of 2,4,6 tribromophenol. This is one of the tests to identify phenol. Listen, phenol allowed to react to the bromine water. Here bromine molecule get cleaved by heterolytic type of cleavage, that is fission. That Br minus combined with the H plus ion, which is from benzene ring, will form as a hydrobromic acid. Now this bond used to capture the Br plus. Such a way the bromination taking place at three position of the phenol, that is a two ortho position and at one para position, or otherwise we can say at 2, 4 and 6th position bromination taking place on phenol, called as 2,4,6 tribromophenol. This is white precipitate. So appearance of white precipitate is the indication of the given sample to you as phenol. Next one, the bromination on phenol in presence of non-polar medium, such as carbon disulfide or carbon tetrachloride at 278 degree Kelvin. A mixture of ortho and para bromophenol are formed. Listen, phenol, bromine in carbon tetrachloride by 270 degree Kelvin, it will give ortho isomer as well as para isomer. So this is a reaction, bromination on phenol at two different medium. Next move to that Gold's reaction or Goldschmidt reaction. This is the reaction of phenol to salicylic acid conversion. That means the addition of carbon dioxide on phenol, that is called carboxylation on phenol. So mind it carefully. Goldschmidt reaction is nothing but conversion of phenol to salicylic acid, that is addition of carbon dioxide. Phenol is first converted into sodium phenoxide. Since it is more reactive than phenol towards electrophile substitution reaction with the carbon dioxide. Here Phenol is not going to take directly to addition of that carbon dioxide. Sodium phenoxide only we have to take as to proceed the reaction. Listen. Once the sodium phenoxide is produced, that allowed to react with carbon dioxide at 400 degree Kelvin and 4 to 7 bar pressure, followed by acid hydrolysis gives salicylic acid. Listen here, this is a phenol allowed to react with sodium hydroxide to form sodium phenoxide. So already they have given the reason, that is sodium phenoxide is more reactive than phenol towards electrophile. Here carbon dioxide structure we can write as C double bond O, C double bond O. Here oxygen is high electronegative atom than carbon. So the molecule itself we can specify with the charges as oxygens are having partially negative charge, the carbon atom have partially positive charge. So this is considered as electrophilic substitution spot. Now sodium phenoxide allowed to react with the carbon dioxide. Now that the ortho position bond on benzene ring lose hydrogen as H plus, this bond to attack on that carbon having that positive charge. So that carbon dioxide going to add on that ortho position of benzene ring. So it will be result in formation of such a additional product. Now this cleaved H plus going to add on that oxygen and the sodium going to get displaced to that carboxylate ion. So anyway, this sodium as Na plus to move to here as O minus and H plus going to combine with that oxygen. So it will give you that sodium salicylate. Benzene ring OH group C double bond O, C O minus and Na plus. Now it undergo acid hydrolysis. This is acid hydrolysis. Water get ionized as H plus and OH minus. That OH minus combined with Na plus to eliminate as sodium hydroxide, and H plus combined with the O minus to form as carboxylic acid group. So such a way the phenol allowed to react with the carbon dioxide to give salicylic acid, which is called aspirin, or else called ortho-hydroxybenzoic acid, or otherwise called 2-hydroxybenzoic acid. With respect to that carbon having that, with respect to that carboxylic acid, carbon is referred to number 1 and this will be number 2. So with respect to this carbon having carboxylic acid group, this is referred to ortho position or position number 2. So ortho-hydroxy, at ortho position OH group is that. So ortho-hydroxybenzoic acid, or at position 2, so 2-hydroxybenzoic acid. Clear it? Next we move to the Remer-Tyrmand reaction. This is the reaction to convert phenol to salicylaldehyde, that is addition of formyl group, that is called formylation on phenol. On treating phenol with chloroform and sodium hydroxide, a formyl group is introduced at ortho position. This reaction proceeds through the formation of substituted benzyl chloride as intermediate. Listen. Here, chloroform produce carbon chloride. Chloroform produce carbon chloride. How it will be? Listen. Due to minus I effect of 3-chlorine in chloroform, hydrogen atom becomes highly acidic in nature. Therefore, strong base such as sodium hydroxide take acidic hydrogen of chloroform. Usually we know that what you mean acid? A compound capable to generate H plus ion. That H plus ion is referred to acidic hydrogen. Such a way here in chloroform, see over here, CHCl3. That only I have written over here, CHCl3. 3 chlorine atom attached to one carbon and one hydrogen atom. Here, these 3 chlorine atom pull the bond per electron towards itself. So automatically the carbon becomes electron deficient. That carbon in turn pull the bond per electron between carbon and hydrogen towards itself. Listen carefully. These 3 chlorine atom pull the electron towards itself. Then carbon becomes electron deficient. It results in pull the bond per electron towards the carbon, that is between carbon and hydrogen. Then hydrogen here facilitate to eliminate as H plus, that is referred to acidic hydrogen over here. So that chloroform in presence of sodium hydroxide, that acidic hydrogen easily replaced by hydroxyl group by formation of water molecule. And now Na plus remove one chloride ion from that to form a sodium chloride. Remaining part one carbon atom and 2 chlorine atom with this bond per electron towards itself. So CCl2 with 2 dot. That is called carbon chloride. Now that carbon chloride take part in that chemical reaction. Let us see. Again the same way, phenol allowed to react with sodium hydroxide to give sodium phenoxide, since it is highly reactive than that of phenol. Here the carbon chloride react with the benzene ring by using that one of the delocalized pi electron. It will comes out from benzene ring and attack on that carbon. That carbon chloride attach on that benzene ring by ortho position. So it will give such a additional product. When this bond comes out, automatically this carbon valence becomes 3. Usually carbon valence should be 4, no. So this one of the lone pair on oxygen atom switch over to over here between this carbon and oxygen atom. So oxygen automatically will become a positive charge over on that. So such a way the additional product formed. Now this hydrogen going to eliminate as H plus. This bond get inside of the benzene ring. Automatically again this one of the double bond switch over on that oxygen atom to disappear the plus charge will give you the intermediate called substituted benzoyl chloride. Now it allowed to react with the sodium hydroxide. The 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide here allowed to react with that benzoyl chloride. That 2 sodium ion combined with that Cl2, that 2 sodium ion combined with the 2 chlorine to eliminate a sodium chloride molecule, and then 2 OH minus group combined with that carbon to give you a formula as benzene ring ONA and CH OH twice. Now undergo dehydration, that is a removal of water molecule. It will become a CHO group, that is H2O from that group get eliminated, remaining will be as CHO. Now it undergo protonation, that means Na plus replaced by H plus will give you salicylaldehyde, orthohydroxybenzolate. As like that salicylic acid with respect to the carbon having CHO group, this carbon referred to ortho positions. So orthohydroxybenzaldehyde, or otherwise we can say this is number carbon 1, this will be 2. So 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Next we move to that thiolane fusion reactions. This is the reaction to convert phenol to phenolphthalein. While on heating phenol with phthalic anhydride in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, phenolphthalein is obtained. Here sulfuric acid acts as a dehydrating agent. Now the 2 molecules of phenol allowed to react with the phthalic anhydride. The para hydrogen of 2 benzene ring combined with that carbonyl oxygen to eliminate as a water molecule. On this 2 phenol combine with that carbon atom to give phenolphthalein compound. Next one, coupling reaction. This is called as dye test. This is also one of the tests to identify phenol as bromination like. Here phenol couples with the benzene diazonium chloride in an alkaline solution to form para-hydroxyazobenzene. It is a red-orange dye. Diazonium ion, that is CH6H5 N double bond N plus, is the electrophile in these reactions. This is another test for phenol. This is benzene diazonium chloride. This is a phenol. The para position hydrogen going to combine with that chloride ion to eliminate as hydrochloric acid. And this one, switch over on that nitrogen atom, will give you that para-hydroxyazobenzene. That means the carbon of this benzene ring attached with this nitrogen. So with that nitrogen, this carbon, let it be position as 1. So opposite position, para position. So para-hydroxyazobenzene. Azo means they represent N double bond N system. Usually wherever N double bond N system, the name should come as azo. So para-hydroxyazobenzene. It is a red orange dye. Next we move to that. Differentiate phenol from alcohol by different test. Phenol react with the benzene diazonium chloride to form a red orange dye, but ethanol has no reaction with that. And second one, phenol gives purple coloration with a neutral ferric chloride solution, but alcohol do not give such a coloration with a neutral ferric chloride. And third one, phenol react with the sodium hydroxide to give sodium phenoxide, but ethyl alcohol does not react with sodium hydroxide. The next one, uses of phenol. About half of world production of phenol is used for making phenol formaldehyde resin. This is a good adhesive product called as bakelite. Bakelite is nothing that it is called a thermosetting plastic. That means thermosetting plastic means once you mold into desired shape, again we can't get remold by heat. Once you mold into respective structure or shape, that's all. Again we can't reheat and mold into another shape. That's why it is called a thermosetting plastic. Phenol formaldehyde resin means that phenol combined with the formaldehyde to give such a resin called bakelite. Phenol is a starting material for the preparation of drugs such as phenacetin, Salal and aspirin. That and all we have discussed in the lesson itself. Next one, it is used to starting material to prepare phenolphthalein indicator and explosive like picric acid. It is used as an antiseptic such as carbolic lotion and carbolic soap. So that's all. This lesson is completed. I hope you all understand very well. You have to mind it. Each and every topic, let it be as a question tag. So you have to read carefully each and every topic carefully. What I have shown to you by written, that itself enough to read to face the exam. Then remaining self-evaluation and a text back question answer I will give you later. Thank you.